No charges exist against me. Nnamdi Kanu tell the court, files fresh motion, asking the court to strike out all charges. Yes, the IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu have done as requested by Justice Omotosho when he told the court that he will not enter the defense. Having studied the files, and he discovered that there is no charges against him. So Omotosho have to tell him, okay, you have to file a written address with that effect. So that is what Nnamdi Kanu have just done as we speak now. Yes, he has just done as requested by Justice Omotosho. So we now be waiting to know what happens on the 4th, 5th, and 6th. Though Omotosho made one very threatening statement saying that the IPOP leader should, meet some professionals in criminal law to enlighten him on the consequences for refusing to enter his defense. To let you know that Nnamdi Kanu alone is a professional, he has refused to even pay attention to Justice Omotosho. He went on to write his written address while wait for the worst to happen. My dear listeners, even before that very 4th, 5th, and 6th, people already have started giving Nnamdi Kanu a kudos, giving reason why Justice Omotosho will have no other reason than to just adhere to Nnamdi Kanu's request. What is in that very file? What has the IPOP leader done that you are asking him to enter a defense? Between Nnamdi Kanu and the Nigerian government, who should enter a defense? Who offended each other? Is the Nigerian government that offended Nnamdi Kanu? Yes. If there is anyone that should be tried, is the Nigerian government, because they are the one that committed the illegal extradition, and also they are the ones that went on to plan Nnamdi Kanu's torture secretly in Kenya, extradited him, imprisoned him, and made him to stay in prison for 5 years. In fact, Nigerian government deserve to pay damages upon damages. Yes, I am telling you. My dear listeners, I tell you, this is going to be very interesting, and that is why you don't need to stay away from this very channel throughout this period, because you see, from this period to 4th, 5th, and 6th is going to be very, 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 very interesting. I want to pay attention to this very information because more facts is about to be opened on this same issue. Please listen.
Okay, Nelson Mandela was fighting for the freedom of his people as well, but that time, during apartheid time, they called him a terrorist. They sentenced him. He stayed for prison for 20-something years old before he became the president. And later, everybody who called him terrorist were telling him, yes, you are a freedom fighter, you are a freedom fighter. That is how the world is. If the man had died, they would say, oh, this man was fighting for a right cause. He was using gun to fight against the white people who are oppressing their people in their own land. The world celebrates Nelson Mandela. Have a day they are celebrating him today because he fought the oppressors. When he was fighting the oppressors, people did not understand what he was doing because he was ahead of them. Everybody who is ahead of you, you will not understand what he's doing now until like 20 years, 30 years to come. They called Fela a madman. Anything Fela Kuti said is coming to pass. They killed the Nigiwa. And after the Nigiwa, we don't have journalists in Nigeria again. We have raw and brand envelope journalists who can't find any, they know the truth, they can't say it, they are afraid of a Nigerian Broadcasting Corporation that they will ban their radio station, they will ban this, they will ban that, they can't say the truth. Where are we heading from here? So Nnamdi Kanu is filing a fresh, charges. And he's crossing his mind that, come on, I can't stand this trial. A lot of lawyers, including me myself, I was like worried the last court sitting, when Nnamdi Kanu told the judge that these people have not established anything against me, I'm not standing any defense. I was worried. Like the judge was telling him, go and seek for legal advice. Go, like Nnamdi Kanu is fed up with all these shenanigans, and everybody's fed up. Because what I'm seeing coming, it is going to be a combination of so many things. So
need stronger than ever deodorant protection? Try new Nivea Black and White for stain and 72.
It is going to be a combination of so many things. And for those of you who are always talking against Nnamdi Kanu, it is only person who is his or her shoe that understand what is going on. Now, I have addressed this thing, time with that number on WhatsApp, and it's important I address this again. The issue of IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu. I had a medical doctor, yes, she says she's a medical doctor, be a nurse, something like that. I was talking with him, that was last week. So she was telling me her own concern about Nnamdi Kanu. She said, Mr. Kocha, I'm always following you, but sometimes I am worried about Nnamdi Kanu because there are some persons who said that they are member of IPOB or they are Biafra agitators who committed some crimes because Nnamdi Kanu has not been released. And I told her that, listen, madam, are you not a medical practitioner? She said yes. I said, okay. In this year, how many fake doctors they arrested? She said she knew they arrested some doctors, fake doctors who are not doctors but working in the hospital as doctors. I said, okay. Do you know that those people must have treated patients who died? She said maybe because anybody who is not qualified as a certified doctor don't know things about doctor. I said, okay, yes. Now, are you going to say that Nigerian doctors are the ones who kill the person, maybe the person that died, the process of treating a patient from a quack doctor? She said, no. I said, okay, why do you say that people who pretend to be IPOB or all those people, they hijack this, they are not IPOB? The IPOB we know was neutral, they were, non-violent group and so on and so forth. I also challenged her. I said, are you not aware of fake policemen they arrested? Those people must have maltreated people, even robbed people in the streets. Are you going to say, oh, those people are Nigerian police? She said, no. I said, okay, why is it that in everything in Nigeria we have fake? It's only IPOB, you said that all of them are real IPOB that belongs to Nnamdi Kanu. Why are you saying so? She kept quiet. So, what am I trying to say? The issue of Nnamdi Kanu and the purpose why he started his agitation, the purpose was genuine. And it's still genuine. There is nothing that have tempered the purpose. So, when you are looking at anything, you want to judge anything, judge from the purpose, the intent. Why is this guy fighting for this? Nnamdi Kanu started Radio Biafra in 2012. When Boko Haram gave ultimatum that the whole people from the south, Christians should leave the north within 3 days. UN had a sitting. What did you do? What did your father do? And they refused to leave. The killing started. Boko Haram was the command. They said they need their own Sharia state in the north. This happened 2012 years, not far. That was when Nnamdi Kanu started this Radio Biafra. That's okay, no problem. People should come back. Let us have our own. And fast track to 2014, when politicians started reporting terrorists. He understands that this is danger. He flew in from London to be on ground. That was the first time he was arrested in 2014, 2015. And the thing started like this. So if you don't understand where this man was coming from, you will not understand where he is going. All right, this is what this article is, that the detailed leader of the Indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, has filed a new motion before the Federal High Court in Abuja, asking the court to strike out all charges against him and order his immediate release. In the new court document obtained by Sahara reporters on Friday morning, the motion is titled Motion on Notice and Written Address in Support and dated 30th of October 2025. Remember?
So now, can you please tell me that Nnamdi Kanu, with his 2 eyes open and with his full conscience, didn't know what he is doing before putting down this written address? Are you telling me that the IPOP leader is not confident enough to know what he is doing? That we make Omoto sure because he studied law and because he is now a judge, to be throwing such a threat to him. My dear people, in fact, 4th, 5th, and 6th hearing is going to be legally crazy in court. We shall see. We shall see what Omotosho meant by that very statement. We shall see that very legal professional that will come to say to Nnamdi Kanu that you have committed another treason or whatever they are going to call it. I don't know the legal term they are going to use on that very day for Nnamdi Kanu for Nnamdi Kanu refusing to enter his defense. My people, we go see, they go see word, they go fear. Please help share this video because the worst is about to happen. 4th, 5th, and 6th is around the corner because the month has just ended. But you hear me so? Thank you. Let's go in there.